Begin tonight with the breaking news here, the spectacular images from off the coast of Florida. Tonight, astronauts Suni Williams and Butch Wilmore are back on Earth after their 8-day mission that turned into more than 9 months in space. The remarkable moment they emerged from the SpaceX capsule, first Suni Williams right here in the pictures, then Butch Wilmore, about an hour after they splashed down in the waters off Florida late today. This was the first glimpse of their capsule returning from space, giant parachutes deployed to slow down their descent back to Earth. 4 parachutes in all, bringing them to about 16 miles per hour as they splashed down there. The capsule splashing down in the waters off Tallahassee, Florida. It was just after midnight. Williams and Wilmore said goodbye to the crew staying behind on the International Space Station. The SpaceX capsule slowly undocking from the ISS, starting the last leg of their journey back to Earth, a 17-hour flight home. A thrill of an accomplishment for NASA, SpaceX, and all of the scientists involved, and a huge sigh of relief for Williams and Wilmore's families tonight, and for so many Americans who have followed this ordeal. ABC's Faith Abube leading us off. She's at Cape Canaveral in Florida tonight.
This was the dramatic moment just a short time ago.
And splashdown, Crew 9 back on Earth.
Those 2 astronauts who spent 9 months in space after their 8-day mission was unexpectedly extended, finally touching down back here on Earth. The SpaceX Dragon capsule carrying Suni Williams and Butch Wilmore descending toward the landing zone. Parachutes deploying.
And there you see it on your screen, drogue deployment. Drogue descent rate nominal.
As the spacecraft splashed down safely off the coast of Tallahassee, Florida. A recovery team pulling the capsule onto a rescue ship. The astronauts, along with 2 other members of SpaceX Crew 9, astronaut Nick Hague and cosmonaut Alexander Gorbanov, emerging from that capsule, then placed on stretchers one at a time.
And undocking confirmed.
That capsule undocking from the International Space Station in the wee hours of the morning. Their long-awaited arrival marking the end of a nearly year-long stay at the International Space Station.
And liftoff of Starliner and Atlas V.
The 2 astronauts launching into space back in early June, successfully completing the Boeing Starliner's first crewed flight. But that brief 8 to 10-day mission stretching into weeks.
They're working very hard on the ground to make sure that we will be able to come home before too long.
And then, more than 9 months after NASA sent the Starliner back to Earth unmanned, following a series of technical issues with the craft. NASA says they were never technically stranded, that they could have gotten them out in an emergency, and that they were waiting for this capsule to arrive. Wilmore, a father of 2 daughters.
My daughter's, I'm going to miss most of her senior year in high school.
While in space, Williams breaking the record for the longest spacewalking time by a woman, 62 hours and 6 minutes in the vacuum of space. On Sunday, the astronauts welcoming the new 4-person crew to the International Space Station. Their mission to finally take over and allow Williams and Wilmore to head home. And tonight, Suni Williams' family excited to have her back.
I'm very proud of her for being such a role model.
I think she's inspired a lot of young girls all over the world. I think she's touched a lot of people.
And David, Suni and Butch emerged from that space capsule with big smiles on their faces and 2 thumbs up. They appear safe and healthy, but they were carried to a stretcher. They will undergo a medical evaluation and will be flown from here in Florida to Houston, Texas, where they'll reunite with their families. David, tonight, that unexpected space odyssey finally over. David.
Yeah, we see Butch Wilmore standing up there and Suni Williams with the wave to the cameras there. Must be amazing to be home for them. Faith, you've been amazing as well, covering this story every step of the way. Thank you.